Hey there, how there, ho there. It's Jeff Cutter down. Welcome you to a Canada Day doubleheader of OTP Legends League. As today we have the Toronto Blue Jays Icons hosting the 91 Twins in the first of our doubleheader. Of course, the Expos will be hosting Colorado in the second half of the double dip. The 91 Twins have Kevin Tapany on the bump for Minnesota and Dave Steve on the bump for the Jays. Here's your starting lineup. Harry Davis playing first. Scott Leese will DH. Aurelio Ramirez will play second. Chile will play left field. Ryan Harper will catch. Greg Gagne will play short. Pedro Munoz will play center. Gene Larkin in right. And Mike Pagliaro at third base. Other side of the coin, Robbie Alomar will play second base for the Jays. Jose Bautista Bomb at third. Joe Carter at left. Carlos Delgado will be at first base. John Olerud will DH. Devo playing center. Sean Green playing right. Torin Fernandez at short. Buck Martinez will catch. So, organization projected down 43 yards. Philadelphia. Challenge. Right, that was pretty much going to go down. I think Canada pulls the ball up. Dutch.
Strike three.
Look at it. How do you think what's happening? Second, oh my God, first I got my Steve to get through. Left, right, forward to the field. Double team. And there she goes! Release the ball by two. I want to fly the bases. Carter, that's that one. That's double. Versus gets back. Oh, buddy.
Strike three.
Come on. Oh, we almost got it. Catch. At least there was the 5 on it. That shortstop to first. Yep. Next to the field and over there the line. Oh, he dropped it. 7. Let's bounce it. Leave Golden in the chance. 30? Okay. Center field, that would be at least a double all off that fence. He wants 3 bases, he's an old school, he wants those triples, and he will get it. Third year of the game for this team. Now we see here again. What's the first time for the 3rd time in 5 innings in 43 years?
Just get it.
Four. Chili, hot, chili, yum. What do I? That was all right. Perfect. Are you another home run? I know a lot of people are. Look out! And yes, there she goes! I said that always regular people are gonna hit. Well, now you're gonna hit, you're gonna hit, and you're gonna hit. There's three. Talking second, that would be the end. Thanks to stay. So 7-1 Blue Jays. How much more time? It's the left field. He's been going to the Steve side all day. 3 hits. 3 high hits. And off. Then he gets hit. Get that away from him. Harding and Duke.
Strike 3.
Strike 3. They said, oh, that's a pretty good run. It's lost. RBI single by Harper. 72. He got the field. They didn't think he could go. You bet he does, Steve. Say goodbye. Yankee leads win in French. And they are still losing 7-5. I didn't think that was possible. They did it.
Strike 3.
Definitely they're gonna warm up the closer. No, obviously they should. Ward is gonna come in maybe for the save. Pat Hankin also is warming up. Rich Garza is gonna come in for the Twins to pitch. Let's be close to this. Yeah, I guess Turnbull is a twin. Anyway, Freddie Fernandez. And that's way foul. Once high in the air, folks. Situation. So wait, so they don't need Hankin. Second, third, don't have to do it. And I feel the education for here from the first second. Yeah, so their view is coming through. Yeah, I'm walking on second and Google short. Uber is coming for the save. Right there. There's nothing. And that's the commitment. That's 8 words coming in. And 21 saves. And on short with Herbert. Up 4 runs in the 8th, but the Twins couldn't finish the job. Dave Steeb is your hero. The 91 Twins have lost 11 in a row. Home run by Batista. Elwood his 14th. Davis his 12th. Chile and Gagne his 4th. Steve wins. He's now 7-7. Ward's 22nd save. Tapani drops to 6-8. 50,000 fans saw that game. Colorado, Montreal. So Colorado, Montreal. All right. So Ritz will face Gio. Now Tulowitzki. Well, this is a massive matchup. So Tulo, I think, is going to play Tim Wallach. Yep, they're going to let them play. So Colorado, Cargo playing center. Dante's Peak in right field. Todd Helton, Mr. Rocky at first. Larry Walker in left field. Probably going to get some boos. Tulo will play short. Ellis Burks will DH. Jeff Cirillo will play second. Brett Main catching. And Finney Castillo at third base. Kevin Ritz 7-3 against Gio, who is 7-4. Tim Raines, the base stealer, swipes in the left field. Jose Vidro at second base. Vladdy will play right. Andre the Hawk in center. Rusty Staub, the ground orange, will DH. Gary Carter will catch. Tim Wallach will play third. Ryan Zimmerman at the first. And Spike Owen will play shortstop. I know. It's like, oh, too good. This is like, oh. Well. Oh, no, sorry. That was supposed to be yes. It doesn't matter. I can fix that tomorrow. But anyway, yeah. So stand by for butchering French. Okay. Alonso Sergio Gonzalez set victoire de bat à Hialeah, Florida. 17 et 8 de 2025. 3 perdus ensemble à l'Arizona, 57 break et Philadelphie. Carlos Gonzalez, Sean Centro de Venezuela, sénateur de le Baseball Mondial Classique. 39 circuit 123 points par ronde. 9e de la RBI, 7e de home run de circuit 2030. De 7. Ruby Nata 26 de mai. Ça, c'est le batteur et le rookie de la mois de juin 14. 7e pick de 3. Although think second the quad Manuel player getting more good. Francis. Because there's a sweat. Cargo. Cargo Alessandra is super advisory to be key to the match. What should be a duo for Cargo. And AC Sean Duarte of Frankie Bichette, West Palm Beach, Florida. Part-timer for the song. Home run the saison. Aaron Bud, Captain Bud, premier enthusiast for Elton, Mr. Rookie from Knoxville, Tennessee. Member of the volunteer to Tennessee. Song. Joe Circuit. Something that point Kadash. CCM, the Captain of Nottingham, the night. Player de la Ligue Nationale de France, extra base. The point Patrick Van Fus. C'est le patron de Laura de Jouet. Ouch. Premier deuxième, troisième de la Jean Dubois de Larry Walker du Canada, Maple Ridge. 152 jeux, 37, depuis 130 contre premier de le wins above replacement. Troisième de la Hector de 2025. Troisième de la saison. Walker, into a fly. Santa Clara. 53 jeux. Oui, character bon spread le grand. That's the key is nationalities.
Strike three.
De 2025, troisième victoire portée de 97 Marlins, 54 Giants et de 2019 Missionaries. Ici Tim Rain, Sean Dubois, à Sanford, Florida, 150 jeux, 20 circuit 69 red-round. Cinquième de la hit de la Ligue nationale. Troisième prise à la leader. Si José Google, deuxième bout à Puerto Rico, part-timer.
Strike three.
Troisième prise à la festival. Ici Freddy Sagna de République Dominique. 151 jeux, 38 circuits sans d'ici. Donc, troisième de la passe totale. Allez, à la record, c'est troisième retraite de l'expo. Ici, numéro 7, Jeff Severo, deuxième bout, Pasadena, Texas, Town. Jeff 19. Depuis 82 points par an. Septième de l'average de en 50. Cicero.
Strike three.
Troisième prise à la chargeur. Maine, Raptor à Loma Linda, California. Excellent. Thank you much. Troisième prise à la curve. Troisième prise de Mexico. Point 77 point 6 points pour le Giants 54. Et un jeu de la suite. Bob numéro 4. Ici Carlos Gonzalez. Gonzalez team. Cargo at troisième. On tient le premier. C'est fly with a check. Underdog Dawson, Sean Contra de Miami. Contra, what's on review. Point was on. 5 de 2007. That they did in May. Okay, good. Dawson, other door. You see your Google. Saying Google de Dawson. Septième de la saison. Aussi double Donovan chante Designé de New Orleans. Et oui, je suis en partout. C'est que le report. Wait. We were tracked at Gary Carter, the kid. We were set for October 60, June 50, circuit. Carter, on Central. Hotel! It's Cargo. Ici, people de Carter, instead of Maya. Huntington Timberlake. Huntington Beach, California, East. 150 jeux. 24 5. Film. Zipayo. The premier equivalent for both movie track I learned to the menu. And the food to push it in. And the taxi squad on the boat other point for Maria. Alright, so back to English because we're getting close to batting orders that we don't even do it.
Strike 3.
Crazy and Gio gets him on a fastball, strike 3, 94 and dead. You're counting. Early ball 4. Well, he's been up and down all day. 5 pickup 3 walks. Walker golfs at the left field at the fence, and Reigns has to catch that's number 1. Gone. Swing and a miss. Got him on the fastball. Job by the Expos. 1 minute. Here comes Spike Owen, the number 9 hitter.
Strike 3.
There goes the number 9 hitter. Me claiming that pitch. Yeah, fastball. That looked like a strike. No, it looked like a ball. Reigns. Rotor right to short, and Tulo will make the play. Pedro golfs it to right center. That's trouble. That'll be at least a double. That is a double for Pedro. You know, these two teams trying to head it up for NL North supremacy. They're Flatty. Flatty? That looks like a number 3. It is something number 3. We'll show up 1-0. Of course, normally I would do the high score board, but there's only 3 games today, so you don't know the score. Burks. That's trouble. That is racing. Oof. I thought that was a home run. Well, Burks might get a triple out of it. He's chugging to third, and he's got the triple, so nice job by Burks. How much of a triple is here? Cervello from the right? Answer is yes, it just dies in front of Reigns. It's a single for Cervello or tapped. Reigns, double play, around the horn, yeah. Two go.
Strike three.
And he's gone. The hot. Go. Ooh, ball four. Stop. Stop. Carmel, this people gonna play. Hit it. Turner. Turner, that's trouble to center field. That would get for at least a goal. Big double. Of course, like all four. Now the bases are loaded. I go down the first snag by check. Read on, turn down number 8 for Gio. Now you're just Ooh, I thought he had 3-1. That's great. He's going 4 walks, right? Yes, he's going 4 walks. So Smith and Clifford will hard go to center field. And a nice catch by Dawson. Playing around. Ritz has thrown 90 pitches. They're probably going to lie or negative. Pitches in 5 minutes. Gotta get rid of them. From Austin, Texas, 14 games for him. Yeah! Here we go now! Here we go now! Here we go now! Montreal just keeps on. Sure, everything happens. 90 pitches for Gio. Hello? Please catch.
Strike three.
Ah, it's right on us. J. 9. Oh, popped up. Someone get it, please. And that's what someone does. That's good. Yeah, Rick's doing over 100 pitches in 5 innings. Gotta get rid of the ball after third. Right field. Catch. Fight.
Strike three.
Got him. Big strikeout by Belial with the fastball. 2-1 score for Montreal. Here's the pitches. Short. Steal in right field. That's trouble. That will bounce for a double. I know what you do for Montreal. That's a double by Castillo. Second. gonna take Gio out. Hooker is coming in 2-0 with 116 from Lexington, Kentucky. With 19 saves, past 2 years, 2-0. I don't think this guy will save. Slide to the center, maybe. Grimsley's not going to have to come in the lefty. 1-0 with a 3.2 ERA from Topeka, Kansas. This will be his 8th appearance. It's silent here at Staten Peak, except for the Colorado fans. And there are fans. Round with the first, and a nice catch by Jefferson to Grimsley. Now here comes Burks. Burks trying to get an RBI, not so fast. A nice job by Grimsley to make sure Colorado does not do any more damage. Against Colorado, 2-8 in Montreal. The Reds had to come out after throwing 109 pitches in 5 innings. 2-2. What happened to you? So, kind of it's Clippers' fault. So, we go back to single header action tomorrow, as we will be at Kinwood Stadium as the 1920 Cleveland Indians will host the Kansas City Icons. So, we see George Brett and the Super sauce of Gabriel Garcia and Pedro Colasso and Palika. Super sauce. We played the 1920 Indians in Cleveland. Don't miss that one. 5-2 Lyle. We'll probably stay on for a while. Reigns, swing and miss, fastball, strike 3. How you get pumped? Max, Pistachio, and Kyle. Nice job by Baliao. 5-2 Carrera for 7. Here comes Cirillo. Cirillo, go to the right field, into the glove and fly. Yep. Here comes Brett Maine. Brett Maine to center field. Castilla, around the right at Vladdy, so nice job at Grimsley. 3 up and down. And now for Wild. I think we're going to go Sasha first. Awesome. Awesome to right field. This will drop. So Montreal's going to have to go. The Wild is going to take the Wild. Run around. So Jerry Kyle is coming in. 0-4 with 6.660. That was a real good piece. And at this point, no, got no chance. Stop. Oh, man. Oh, I thought that was gone. I was like, you got a kidding. It's a home run. Nope. Carter. Feel about Luke for sure. Second. He's doing a hit. And he runs. Double play. I don't think that's going to play 4 double plays myself. It is a save situation if they go for it with Houston Street. I would. Plus Grimsley will throw the cargo. If they need him. Cargo swings to center field, drops in, base hit. He's got a hit. Here comes Dante's Pete. They're going to say no. They're going to say no, and Walt Weiss is going to come and check. They're trying some trick. Weiss to right center. That looks like a double to me. second and third, so Walt Weiss gets a big triple on the double. Flores and Rojas are going to form up 5-2. Todd Helton. Todd Helton doesn't even have the bat. I think he's blocked 3 times or something like that. Runners on second, third. You're not going to pinch hit. Helton. That will be. Oh, and a boot by Owen. First error of the day. It is. I don't think they count as an RBI. Or do they count it for RBI? I don't think so. I don't think they do. Nope, they do. They do count it as an RBI. He's 6. So Larry Walker. The only hit of the day has been the most damaging, but they're not going to pitch it from here in Canada. Randall just coming to play. Just the one. First and third for Tulo. Well, they do have an out. They might get him. They might get him on the side fly. Tulo. Randall just coming to play. He gets a double play this time. Well, the Rockies are going to be out hit by the Expos today, but we have that 6-2 lead. It's not a safe situation, so Street can't play. We need what? Our regular, right? And they are going to sacrifice Quirk to play right field and put the pitcher spot. So Daryl Kyle is going to stay on. Face Zimmerman, Owen, and Reeves. Zimmerman got him. Swinging on his Kyle gets him on the fastball 97. Spike Owen has done nothing today. They need hits. Dimitri is coming in and check. Bells at the left field, into the glove of Walker. 2 down. Here comes Tim Raines. Gonna let him hit. And he's gone. Daryl Kyle does his job, and Colorado beats Montreal. There will be no Canadian sweep. Colorado, a giant 6-2, when now there are only 4 back in the division. Daryl Kyle does get credit for a save because it was 5-2. It was 3 runs, and he finished it up. So Kyle does get a save. And I don't think it's Ritz, right? No, Ritz didn't play enough innings. Yeah, Ritz left after 2 outs. So Belisle will get the W. Kyle gets the save. 2 save. Gio Gonzalez, the lost Clippard, kind of blew it for him. 40,000 fans in Montreal. So 3 games on the cards, and surprisingly none. I would have put Larry Walker's bases clearing triple double and put him in one of 3 performances of the day. That's pathetic. Anyway, there'll be more games today. What time is the Kansas City game at? 1:30. It's a Saturday game, right? Yep. It's a Saturday in Universe, so there'll be afternoon games galore. Any news that came out on Canada today? And all that? Probably not, but you never know. Yeah, there's probably not a lot. Yeah, Toronto and Montreal are in the playoffs right now. All that. There's some injury news. Julio Franco will be out a month with a fractured rib for the Rangers. Well, he's the backup second baseman, so I guess with Kinsler, right? Yeah, Kinsler's blocking, Mike Young and Kinsler. So they don't really have much of a hitting thing. 30 guys. Well, they still have Ian Kinsler, Frank Calanano. Yeah, so Franco got blocked. And brutal news from Milwaukee. Rotator cuff inflammation for Cal Eldred. He might be out for the year. He was 9-16 last year. He was 7-8 this year. He was doing okay. But now comes the problem for Milwaukee. Well, they are fighting in the north. They are 7 back. They're behind Montreal and Colorado in the north. They're starting rotation. Chris Bosio, Graham Lloyd. Yep, Chris Bosio now moves to the starting rotation instead of Eldred. So, yeah, Chris Bosio has gotten a start, and he had a no-hitter with the Mariners. But, yeah, Chris Bosio will come back to be a starter and all that. Yeah, so Montreal and Toronto looking. Let's check the standings. The 93 Blue Jays are 4th in the AL East, while the seasonal teams usually aren't top 3. They lead the 84 Tigers and the 04 Red Sox for a top seasonal team. The Expos team was 2019 Nationals. They're the top seasonal team in the East, ahead of the 97 Marlins and 80 Phillies. Yeah, Toronto's in the AL North. They are 8 up on the Twins, so Well, they've got 3 straight wins. They're in good shape. Expos are 4 up in the North. The North. I don't think any seasonal team is in the top 3. No seasonal team is. The AL East, the 93 Blue Jays are 14 back for 3rd place. The 85 Royals are 10 back in the AL Central. The 2001 Mariners are 10 back in the West. The North, the 27 Yankees are only 3 back, although they have a 5-game losing streak. The Tigers keep losing. And the 29 A's are 12 back. In the NL East, the Nationals, 2019 Nationals, 19 back for 3rd. 64 Cardinals, 9.5 back in the Central. The 1906 Cubs are 9 back in the West. NL North, the 86 Mets are 4 back, which isn't half bad. And the South, the 57 Braves are way back. So if everything goes according to plan, the Blue Jays are tops in the AL by 3 games over Oakland. Well, they swept Oakland, actually. So Toronto's the best team. They would play the 8th place team. As of right now, it's a dogfight between Baltimore and Cleveland. Well, Kansas City also there, but they're division winners. So yeah, Baltimore and Cleveland would be fighting it out. Cleveland's got 2 straight wins. Baltimore's losing. I think it would be nice to see Toronto versus Cleveland. Oakland would play the Angels, as it seems. Yeah, it's Anaheim. That's big. The Yankees play the Mariners, and then the Royals and Rays. And the NL, Montreal's tied for is in 4th technically now, behind the Mets. Dodgers have 59, Braves 57, Mets and Expos 56 each. Expos would play the Pirates. If they were the 6th seed, they would play St. Louis. Philly is 7th. Colorado and San Diego are tied. San Diego has an 8-game winning streak, but Colorado won that big game to move up to 3rd wild card, so that could be a critical matchup of epic proportions. We'll see what ends up happening if time goes by. Anyhow, thanks for watching. I'm Jeff Diamond. Happy Canada Day. I did.